Alright guys, welcome to a new video. Bought a couple more toys. This one was actually one of my better buys. YZ250, 1997, I believe. I'll have to check the date, but I'm pretty sure it's 1997, YZ250. It's pretty sweet. I'll tell you about it right now. Do a quick walk around here first. So this bike I picked up in the Wausau area. It was up for about 3 days probably, and I saw it up there. I think it was up for $1,000. Okay, and I was like, oh, that'll be gone fast. I better get going and go to Wausau and grab it quick. And I ended up having some free time, and I drove there last night to go grab it. So this thing has V-force reeds. Top end has 20 hours on it. He changes the top end every 20 hours. Tires are probably 90%. I'd say 90% tires. I think it's got the full. Oh no, not full. Oh yeah, that is an FMF. Yeah, full FMF pipe. No dents whatsoever in this bad boy. Look how nice that pipe is. Full FMF pipe. Super clean motor in there. Look at that. Everything's super clean on it. Look at the aluminum, super clean. Radiators are indented. I mean, everything's really nice on it. These plastics will clean up too. 67. Never raced. Only raced on ice the first year. He bought it in 2003, the bike. So he's the second owner of it. No leaks down here. It's got the nice guard, aluminum mud guard, which is pretty cool. It's got the gold chain. What else can I tell you guys about it? The best part is it was $800. YZ250 in 1997. So 1997 YZ250 for $800. When I offered, well, I took it for a ride. It rides and drives great and whatever. And I got back from the ride, and I was just kind of asking him some questions and stuff like that. And I was like, "So, are you pretty firm on price?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm pretty firm on the $800." I was like, "Wait, what? 800? I thought you were asking 1,000." And so I'm like, "Oh, sure, I'll give you the 800 for it." That's like the cheapest YZ. That's the cheapest 250 I've ever bought right here. I mean, fork seals were done. He said like last season, so those are like super dry. I checked those. Rear suspension's really nice. So yeah, I got this thing for $800. Didn't even have to offer anything. I should have offered 700. That would have been great. But yeah, definitely the cheapest one I've ever bought. My CR250 I bought for $1,000, and that thing was super nice. This one's super nice, and I bought it for $800, which you can't really beat. I bought Charlie's CR125 for $900, and we thought that was a really good deal. This bike is well worth $1,600 to $1,700. So yeah, definitely make a quick $800 on it, which is insane. Nice Kenda tire in the back. What do we have in the, yep, Kenda in the front. So he definitely did tire changes every season too. And it came with a bunch of oil and stuff, Honda oil, and a manual, and stuff like that. So, and then 2 days ago, I bought this Ford Ranger. Another steal. Just wet vacuumed the whole thing. I don't know if you guys can see back here, but everything's cleaned out. Everything's really nice. 156,000 miles on it. Bought this Ford for $1,000. Newer tires. Look at that tread on there. Let's see. Everything's pretty nice. Only thing that's bad is the bumper right there. A little bit of rust on this side, but it's not too bad. It runs and drives perfectly. But yeah, between these two, pretty good deals going on. I think this one is my best so far this whole season. So I'm pretty happy about that. But we're gonna take it off the truck, get it going, take it for a quick rip, see how it runs, and yeah, post it back up for $1,600. Maybe do a race between the Banshee here with it. When Chuck gets home, take off some of these graphics too. I don't really like these. So yeah, let's get it unloaded and take it for a rip. Alright, so got the bike cleaned up here, taking some pics of it. This is what it turned out to look like. Took all the graphics off the back and the number. So yeah, that's what it looks like. Looking a lot better, I think. Do a quick walk around, then we'll take it for a ride quick. See number, it was like a 67 right there. And then there's like some graphics right here and right here, I think. But yeah, just wiped it down, took off the graphics. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And then starting it up, turning the choke. Yesterday I started it with my left foot, so we'll see if that goes good or not. Let's see here. Alright, so yesterday left off trying to start this Yamaha 250, and I was on the grass like kicking it over and stuff, and it would not start. I had Charlie kick it over with his right foot because I broke my right foot. He couldn't get it to start either, so I'm thinking it's carb related or something. I texted the guy again who I bought the bike from me. He said it should start like first kick, just one big kick at top dead center, and it should start up. So I changed the spark plugs. I changed to two different spark plugs in there, and nothing changed. So I'm thinking it's definitely fuel related. Even though the plug did smell like gas a few times, so maybe it's just not getting enough. I checked the air filter, everything like that. Everything was good. Put the choke up to start it. That didn't work. Put the choke down, that didn't work. Gave it some gas, that didn't work. Put gas on the carb, that didn't work. So yeah, I don't know what's wrong with it, but it should just start up right away. I did check for spark, and good spark. So I'm kind of stumped right now. I'm going to just take apart the whole thing and go through it all to make sure everything is in spec. Could be the reeds maybe, but it would still start if it was the reeds, so I'm just kind of, I don't know. I'm just going to take this whole area off. It could just be like a crack in the reeds, letting too much fuel in. So instead we're just going to talk about this bike and the KZ750, which I haven't talked about. And we're going to ride this guy today, the Kawasaki KE125, which is actually kind of a cool bike. I know a lot of the people in the channel don't really like the older stuff, but this one's kind of cool. So this is a 1980 Kawasaki KE125. It's got 3,538 miles on it, which is not a lot for this bike. Charlie said he got it up to 65 yesterday, 65 miles per hour. It's super clean, as you can see. Like, this is all original, so it's not too bad. The seat comes off with these attachments in the back, and it just pops right off. All lights work. It is titled and registered. Newer tires on it. The all-terrains, kind of, is what you could call them. And with these bikes, the carburetor is on the side, which is, I think it's like a, I forgot what it's called. It has like different valves on it. But this is the air filter tube that goes up. And that's kind of cracked right there, which is not the greatest, but it doesn't really affect the riding too much. I'll probably tape it up in the future. But this is the original pipe. I didn't paint it at all. That's what it looks like, the color. Original seat, original gas tank, which has 0 rust on the inside, 0 dents. Pretty dang nice. This guy, and then look at the motor cases and everything. Pretty dang good. Headlights there. So everything's pretty much there. We're gonna take this for a ride in about 10 minutes. But I just want to talk about the KZ750 quick. This thing is really minty. I don't know if I talked about this in a previous video, but I picked this guy up for 150 bucks. Obviously it wasn't running, but all it needed was carb clean, which they were really bad. And yeah, I just cleaned up the carbs, and the previous owner said that gas was leaking out of the carb, and he thought like maybe it was like a shut-off valve or something for the gas line. So he like made some custom shut-off valves for the gas line, so not too much gas could get into the carbs. But really what it was there was a pinhole in the float, so it was just filling up the float with gas. I cleared up the pinhole and then resoldered it all up, and now it floats, and it doesn't leak gas anymore. So yeah, and it runs great now. I just have to get a battery for it. But yeah, it comes with clean title and everything. This is a super nice bike. This bike is worth around $2 grand in this condition. So as you can see, it's super nice. The gas tank's not even wiped off right now, but look at how nice the seat is on it and everything. The gauges are all super nice. Only 12,000 miles on it too. So this bike is worth some money. The turbo did sell. That's gone to a guy in Australia. And we still have this bike. This white bike here. So that's kind of the update. But let's take the KE125 for a rip. You can wheelie it in first gear, which is pretty insane for an enduro. A 125 especially. Usually these are pretty boggy, but this one's pretty good. But yeah, enough talking. Let's get to riding and ride this thing. So switching to GoPro right now. All right, we should be rolling. To start this up, I don't even think it needs choke, but I turned it to reserve because there's only like that much gas in it. So obviously turn it to reserve. It should just take one kick to start up. Here's the choke is right over here. You can pull in the choke, push out the choke. Looks like it automatically pushes it back. Oh, choke it. It's that way, so it does need the choke to start. I think it needs to be up right here. Smoking pretty good out the back, so I know oil is getting to it. This thing has an oil pump, so you just want to make sure it's smoking every time you ride, and just kind of keep an eye on it when you give it throttle, because these are pretty prone to the oil pump breaking on it. So, and then you'd seize up your engine. That actually happened to me on the enduro in there, the blue one, the what's it called, G5100. I was riding that around the yard and it just locked up on me, and that's because the oil pump went out. I think we're good. We'll go over here first. Look at this power in first gear, watch this. It gets up to 50 pretty quick. For a 125, this thing hauls. Okay. Going 50. 57. Yeah, this thing is definitely a really fun bike. Got the turn signals. The horn kind of works. And then just the kill switch over here. Top speed test right here. We're going 40. We're going 45. We're going 50. Hit that 60. We hit 59. That's pretty good. The Banshee video with the race, either we're going to be racing the CR250 or the YZ250 if we get that running with the Banshee. So stay tuned for that. I'm just waiting for Chuck to come home here from football. So next video should be back to the Banshee and back to having some fun. So thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for subscribing. Until next time, we are out.